They'll be calling you a radical. Kevin Blanch, a lot to talk about. First off, right off the get, and then I'm going to get to the CIA fucking 10 years fucking later comes out. The whole world ought to be up in arms. Fuck, you think I was born with these scars across my face? It took years living this. I went psycho in 2000, fucking three. Completely insane. The day that Bush stole the election, I knew it fucking was over. Fucking, how can we go retro 10 years fucking, really, oh, fuck, thank you for putting out this CIA bullshit 10 years later. Colin Powell, when that fucking rat Colin Powell stood right up there and lied his fucking ass off. First off, I want to say this. My YouTube account has been cloned I don't know how many times over the last fucking few months. The fucking comment they're using supposedly on one of Palco's fucking videos is somebody made a video and put it out there and other people regurgitate that was not my comment. Anybody that fucking cloned it. Why is Google allowing this? Google could stop this in a fucking New York second. I'll tell you why Google's allowed. Because those fucking rat, evil, sick fuckers. This fascist, sick country that we've turned into. This place is so fucking grotesque fascist. I can't believe what we've evolved into. Because we allow crimes to go unpunished. Unpunished, unpunished. Unbelievable. Google is this. Okay, this is how it works. Very simple. Quarterly earnings. Quarterly earnings, it's year-over-year quarterly growth. Subscription-based year-over-year, that's how their fucking advertising-based fucking work. That's how Google makes these gazillions. We have no antitrust law enforcement. The weakest Justice Department in the history of the country, bar none. Barry Barack fucking Uncle Tom Obama and Holdren, the the weakest Justice Department in U.S. history, bar none. Fucking anybody could do whatever they want. So Google lets these guys clone accounts. Their computer pick it up right now. I mean, you can't fucking set up an account in the exact same name of the avatar. Fucking the computer picks it up right now. So they're allowing it so their subscription base for the end of the quarter shows that are grew. So they can scam their fucking advertisers. So they can scam fucking Wall Street. Fuck, that's the way you want. Oh, we're going to put a tax on what? Oh, fuck, let the free market carrying it up. Fucking fascism. Think about it. Think about it. It's illegal to pay someone cash for very good reason. Usury to exploit. It guts the fucking country. You live in a community. You use their roads. You use everything every day. Oh, fuck, I ain't paying no fucking... Oh, really? Huh. You know how many fucking public services every single person uses it guts the tax base. Fucking complete. And I want people to understand when it comes to the markets, to the stock markets. Very fucking simple. We have two Americas here. The stock market and the fucking dollar, and all these things are abstract from the reality of the fucking American. There's two Americas. The stock market's abstract. Fascism? Fuck, this is so fascist. You know, it's unbelievable. Either you work for the fucking government, or you have no fucking job, or you become some exploiter. Who you become a professional. They gutted the construction trades. First, they came for the tradesmen. You know, I can go on and on. I mean, it's unbelievable. These rats and fucking... I mean, wow. Ever since that gig in Canada, they tried to tee me up. I've got big shoulders. I knew this was going to be a battle from hell. I pushed into the fucking corner so far. You know, here I am fighting for my life. AML leukemia. You know, battling this nuclear evil lion fucking cabal with this powerful genre we have. It's amazing. And I got news for the NSA. Snowden worried. Snowden warned us. Didn't he not warn? Didn't we not? The Guardian put it out here, what, about fucking 8-9 months ago. It was circulated heavily. That the NSA has a program in place that does everything that they've been doing to us. I mean, now you think about who's the NSA? The American government. How evil is it? And we go off retro 10 fucking years later. 10 fucking years later, these hardcore fucking crimes. Our fucking grandfathers are rolling over in their fucking graves. The violation of the Geneva Conventions on BALCO. And yet, fucking Cheney walks, Rumsfeld walks, Brenner fucking walks. These hardcore, incredible fucking criminals, they just fucking walk. It's amazing. They says, oh, we're going to have a fucking global giant unrest. Not in America, we're not. I'll tell you why. Because America is drinking the Kool-Aid. Just like here in Utah, fascism, the religious leaders are drinking the Kool-Aid. The fucking academia, universities have drank the Kool-Aid. It's all fucking gone. The police forces have drank the NSA from inside has drank the Kool-Aid. Lock, stock, by the media. Oh my God. So I've got nothing left. Nothing left. None of us have anything fucking left. The greatest cover-up, you know, I go to Fukushima. So fuck it. Just go to fucking San Diego. I don't have a fucking plan. I really fucking don't. I'm just going there. I'm going to start at Old Town. Because that's where my grandfather started his fucking march. You know, the Mormon Battalion. That's where he walked. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'll sleep on the fucking beach in the fucking sand. I don't give a fuck because I fear no it. I don't give a fuck. I'm there. I don't care. I don't care. You want to attack me? You want to come and go for it? Go for it. Go for it. Fucking do it. I'll walk by myself. I'll sleep in a fucking sleep bag on the fucking beach. I don't give a fuck. I'm there. I'm there. I've been talking to my doctors a lot about this for a while. They're like, fucking well. I'm heartbroken in this fucking country. I mean, I went crazy in 2003. I had a bumper sticker on my car, Bush lied, soldiers died. The second I broke out, I live in Kool-Aid fucking fascists of the world. The Mormon church is so fucking, should be ashamed of itself. The fucking about Jesus died so I could be rich. Yeah, right. You know, fuck. They fucking hijacked everything about fucking religion. They've hijacked everything about fucking any dignity, any honor, any... Nobody will break fucking ranks. You know, Marine biology, and I'm going to stop at every Marine biology department on the fucking way, and I'm going to do it by myself. I'll do it a fucking camera, and, you know, nobody's going to show up and fuck talk to me. They won't give a fuck, because they hate us. Anti-nuclear, we're the most hated people in the fucking world. It's amazing. Try to tee me up at every fucking angle. I'm blown a fucking away at this whole thing. You know, these vile fucking comments being made by people that try to comment with my name. Really? They're letting people clone accounts. Go try to fucking do that. Go try to put in an account. They'll say, name taken, what? They know they're doing it. They can stop it right now. They know there's no fucking court system to stop anybody from anything. There's no law enforcement to stop anything from anything. They know you can get away with any fucking thing you want in this fucking country. Anything. This is a fucking corrupt, third world fascist, fucking sickening country with this big mouth. And all you, I love it. Like fucking, you got these guys like fucking Greg Hunter, you got fucking Max Kaiser, you got fucking Alex Jones, all these guys fucking pounded you so hard, buy gold at 1900, at 1800, at 1700. Buy silver at fucking 45, buy silver at 35, just annihilate. Why the stock markets make fucking the greatest fucking stock market returns in U.S. stock market history over the last 5-6 fucking years. No accountability. They're just sitting back. To Americans and everybody that's sitting up fucking top, they think all their money. You know, they think all their money. Tell that to Steve Chinese fucking Jobs. I mean, they think it's some kind of fucking game, some kind of club, and they're abstract from breathing air, and it doesn't affect them. I mean, this whole CIA report, they come tell you, it's like Naomi Klein, Chris said, they'll write a book 10 fucking years later, 5 years, and you guys will slurp it up by it, because they hijacked the fucking literature, too. I mean, Antebellum South, fucking very center, Harriet Beach, so I had to take my chance up there when fucking guy promises me $500,000 fucking dollars to set up this fund and fucking do it. Boy, did I get fucking teed up. If fucking, you know, I'll write a book and I'll tell everything detail, and I want to explain this to a lot of people right now. Because I go fast. This is so important. How did I know we were totally fucked on the Fukushima fight? I didn't know we were totally fucked until November of 2013. And I'll tell you how I knew. This is when I knew we were totally fucked. I knew what happened the first day that it happened. You can watch every video. Gone fucking crazy. My accuracy's been fucking historic, to say the fucking least. You know, and by the way, NSA, you think you're fucking watching us? Oh no, we're watching fucking you. You fucking rats. You don't think you can get cancer, you fucking NSA fucking rats. Use a computer system to go get your own people who are trying to fight to save your own fucking children. Your children will never forgive you, you fucking CIA, you NSA fucking fascist rats that have gone along with this. Fucking disgusting. A fucking reporter. Julian Assange, a fucking reporter. That's all he was. You fucking do that to him. You do that to Michael Hastings. You do that. What do we got to fucking left? Nothing. Nothing left. I'll tell you how I knew we were fucked. This is how. I knew that John Holdren was fucking handed the keys inside the situation from right up the gate. I knew the dynamic with Gregory Jacko, head of the NRC. I knew the dynamic with Harry Reid. I know Harry Reid. I know his family. They're right here, work right here, fucking, you know, I know that whole thing. I knew that he was placed to block Yucca Mount, blah, blah, blah. Okay, when it happened, I knew the fight inside the Situation Room. I knew what went down because I'm so tied with the Marines and the atomic veterans. I'm so tied with that thesis. The Marines are so sick and tired of their fucking Pendleton, fucking Hollywood Marines. I'll be walking right by there being fucking mass murdered over and over and over and over. close all, clear back since post fucking the bomb. I know what they did to Oppenheimer. So I knew that John Holdren had formed this 32T team. I had known it. I had known it. So much leaked to me. And it was very not reported by no one. Right before I went to New York in September of 2013, I was going there to the Shirtwaist Fire Building to Washington Square because Megan Rice's dad's classroom was there. She was being ready to be sentenced. Everything was a play at the time. So I was headed there at the time. It was reported on the 26th that the ex-Washington Post reporters who they used to leak this out as the 1090 rule, I knew Goffman personally. Okay, they report, yes, there was a 32-team panel fucking put together headed by John Holdren, the science and technology team leader of that. Yes, and it's the same guy who made the bet in 1980 who was dead wrong, a eugenicist ideologue. He's right out of the fucking Berkeley fucking MIT eugenicist playbook fucking that forced Oppenheimer out, that forced fucking Einstein out. And by the way, everybody talks about Einstein being the fraud of the science. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm talking about the artist. I'm talking about the peace activists. I'm talking about the dream that he had that light bent and he held on to this thing. I mean, this is more of the spirit. My walk has been more of the spirit. My fucking ideas. So Holdren's handed the keys. All right? I knew that. It gets reported. I reported on my YouTube site. I'm like, why are they reporting this fucking now? And I was like, something's up. And in my YouTube video, I say that something's fucking brewed. I can feel it in my gut. And if you don't believe in my gut, oh boy, has my gut been accurate. So I head to New York, and then I come back, and I read that at Livermore, the big dog is resigning. Right after these reports of the fucking, all the suicide going at Livermore, blah, 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 blah. Lawrence Livermore, the fucking nuclear fucking city that's evil as fuck. He says, when he says, we've got to pivot. I'm like, uh-oh, uh-oh. I knew right then. I knew right there in my gut, because I knew that what they were up to over in Japan before Fukushima ever happened. I knew they had all kinds of secret shit going on all over the fucking island, including that fucking thing. I knew what all kinds of fucking their secret nuclear weapons program. They're fucking around with their fucking, Berkeley's ideas and MIT's ideas of just throwing billions of dollars trying to say, oh, we're getting free energy, which they've never got it and they will never get it. It's just a fucking big fucking game. Graduate at MIT, get a fucking job making fucking $500,000 a year and do nothing. By the thousands. That's all it is. It's a scam. It's the greatest scam in America. I knew all this. So, I'm like, fuck, he's resigning. And he says straight up, we've got to pivot. This isn't fucking working. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. I knew that they made the decision inside the Situation Room that originally that Reagan and all the other ships were fucking sent in to, pull out the fucking mock generator at 6 and 5. I knew this. I knew that they fucking needed to fucking swap those out because that was the new generation one and that could not be exposed to the fucking world, the Westinghouse and General. I knew that whole mission of the Reagan almost sent in was to rescue General Electric and Westinghouse and the nuclear cartel to save their fucking ass because this was their fucking worst nightmare and everybody knew it was their worst nightmare. I knew that. So, I come back. Of course, the Million Mass March that John Anthony, myself, and others had organized along the road. John Anthony had done all the work. He'd been coming to me for a long time. I posted ignorance march, and the inauguration of that movement, November 5th, 2013. So I'm in D.C. I mean, you cannot make this shit up. It's so fucking crazy. I ended up getting fucking had again by Ralph Nader's phony fraud, fucking dirty, stinking fucking hippies. I was very critical condition of those days. You could stay at our house there. They almost killed me. I almost froze to death. I ended up on a park bench. It was fucking crazy. Thank God the phone rang and it was Karen and Lenny out in Baltimore and Bobby won. And they're like, thank God they called. They saved my life. So, the Million Mass March, I gave my speech. We did our whole fucking thing. It was a fucking amazing, by the way. Really amazing. I mean, I couldn't believe how turned on I was that day. And I had so much fucking hope. I mean, it was so powerful. And everybody that was there can tell you, the speech I gave, that, Steve Grodd got up there, the whole group. It was so intense, emotional. John Hurley showed up. It was incredible. They saved me. I've been up for 2 days. I'm sick. My blood counts are so fucking low. I'm terrible. Thank God they rescued me. They actually picked me up in an old limo on the corner of Pennsylvania, right there across from the Washington Monument. I was like, whoa, I had no clue who these people were. They just showed up in the limo, get in. took me to dinner, you know, took care of me, saved me. She gets on the internet, she says, Kevin, have you seen this? This just come out. I'm like, no. Ernie, you know, another eugenicist fucking MIT creep, head of the Department of Energy, Mr. Nuclear, he's in Fukushima. Nobody knew that. I said, what the fuck? He's in Fukushima, and he says it. He comes out and says it. We have to retool this whole fucking program. I'm like, oh my God, no. And then it goes on. There's another article, I believe the Japanese Times reported, says that TEPCO has been sanctioned to the White House. I'm like, oh my God. Threw my clothes on. Bobby One's right there. I says, Bobby, you got to drive me to the Department of Energy. I got to go over there. I've got to historically mark this November 6th. I've got to find them. They doesn't say where they're going to be, whatever. I'm thinking they're going to be at the Department of Energy. And I don't know if you've ever been to D.C. The Department of Energy is massive. And that video that that Chase Anderson cropped for me, you know, the Department of all those, that's the day that I did all that. So I go in there. I sneak into the cafeteria. You know, I sneak in there. Got video. I can't put those videos up, but it's massive. It's the biggest department, bar none. It has a little teeny door, creepy fucking cancer cell fucking, you know, statue in front of it. Go on the door, get kicked out for a video and inside thing. They let me video on the thing. I do my video. You know, I'm hanging around all day. I'm hanging around talking to security. I'm talking to every security I can. You know, cops. I'm trying to find out, well, talking to people inside. Get into the cafeteria. Spent 2 hours in the cafeteria just picking people's brain. Well, yeah, I work in that department, but I don't think they're coming here. Finally, I gave up. I'm like, well, fuck, I'll never find it's a needle in a haystack in this fucking place. So I walk out, walk back over to the fucking White House. You know, there's John Athy and those guys, you know, they're hanging around, part of our group, still the next day. You know, and RT's over there. You know, fuck, it's, again, you know, wanting to interview us, and the producer, I'm talking to her, she's speaking hard Russian, you know, telling me, Kevin, we want to do work with you, but, you know, do you Skype? I says, I don't fucking Skype, you know, and besides, you're not chopping me and cropping me up. And so, right as I'm saying that, one of our group, he's like, oh my God, here they come, Kevin, over there. And I'm on this corner of the White House, he's over there. Here comes the limos, and it's happened very quickly. They're in. He's standing right there. I says, you got your fucking camera going? I'm yelling over there. Yeah, yeah. They Japanese? Yeah. Fucking in they go. I knew right then. I knew we're fucked. I knew that the Navy wanted in, the Marines wanted in, and the only plan in the... Do not kid yourself, the Navy has ships and personnel, that's all they do. That's all they do. Nuclear catastrophes. That's it. They wanted in. They were chomping at the bit, and there was a fight inside the Navy, a fight inside the Marines, a fight fucking inside the situation. Jacko fucking resigns, goes out on the tour, fucking, and then he's fucking shut down. Allison McFarland, the geologist, to block you out. She's put in there, thrown to the wolves. I mean, I know the dynamic. When I'm sitting in the Omni Hotel and I go on my rant, you know, $400 a fucking night these fuckers are spending. Mass been there for days. How do I know that? Because I was there. I stayed fucking there. I drank with them now, and I have fucking videos fucking drinking with them too. I mean, I'm sneaky with this fucking camera. I have a lot of stuff. I knew. I knew right then. Oh no. Because I knew that the keys had been handed to fucking Berkeley and MIT and their cold fusion fucking technology, fucking lying bullshit that they've been claiming they have to justify their trillions of dollars they get funded. So, I knew we're fucked. So, Lonnie, I got to go to fucking Livermore for a Yellow and Black Friday. Really? So, I went on Thanksgiving Day. Heather picked me up. You know, we went out there with it. I don't know if you've ever been out there. That place is so fucking, it's me, I mean, I was out there for 3 fucking days, and then a Berkeley professor picked me up. Or excuse me, University of San Francisco literature professor. She says, my students have to watch your things. I stayed in downtown Berkeley. You know, the whole dynamic, got kicked off the campus. And I knew right then, I fucking knew we were fucked. And I'll tell you how I knew we were fucked. I knew that they'd been handed. I knew that they were in there. I knew they were under there. I knew they had thousands of people on the backside. I knew the fucking dynamic of all the fucking many, many thousands of workers dying. I knew the mob was running. I knew the whole thing. I knew that they were using the technology from Berkeley that they claimed they've been working on, their fucking nanotechnology, their cold fusion, their fucking free energy bullshit that justify their... And I knew that he promised Obama inside the Situation Room and the whole thing that they had it. They had it. I knew right then they did not have it. I knew. Oh my God. Because deep down inside I've always thought, well, maybe they got a handle on this. Let's hope, because it is ignorant to think they're not in there in a big way. They are there in a big way. And when they set up, when Jack, you know, it's 50-year anniversary from that photograph, you know, she's over there. She introduces their fucking beautiful son. By the way, there would have never been no Barack Obama in the White House if Jack Kennedy Jr. wouldn't have been killed. Fucking just, it's amazing the tragedies this fucking country evolved. No tariffs, we got rid of those. We don't enforce usury laws. We don't fucking handle any fucking law enforcement as far as exploiting labor. We let people annihilate, you know, pay people cash to build your house. The construction industry wiped out, gone. I was a contractor for 35 years. I mean, it's fucking sad. I knew we were fucked right then. I knew they'd pivot, and the only thing they fucking were successful, that's when they put the State Secret Act on BALCO, which they already had. You got to remember, in the early days, I used to listen. I had Mikado Transform. You know, all this stuff being confirmed, dumping plutonium into the fucking Pacific Ocean started on 4/3/11 in a big way. I mean, I listened to the fucking litigation. I mean, I used to get thousands of emails out of Japan. You know, Kathy I went to Southern Cal. She could film when I was at San Onofre with the Central Line. Snuck into the fucking San Onofre thing, Joni and I, and fucking exposed the fake union workers. You know, and that's the beauty of YouTube. It's all been documented. Yeah, I know it's hard to go through, and you can spend, there'll be PhDs done on these things. You know, and all this work. But I knew. He went over there. He went over there because, you know, they go on the backside. The studios you see them in, you know, John's beautiful daughter, well, she ain't so beautiful physically. I mean, but I don't know. I used to think she had a soul. I have no hope in her either. You know, I know that because I have a tie with Amy, Democracy Now!, and by the way, I did kiss her on the freaking mouth. Right, probably the first time that woman's been, you know, on Flood Wall Street, got kicked out of the parade. Wow. Wow. I knew we were fucked. That's why he was over there. We caught the screenshot right thereafter, just a couple days later, the fighter jet going right over, picking up the thing. I knew everything they'd been doing was not working. You know, I know probably way too much. My brain's got way too much of this sucked up before it happened. My intensity, because I got leukemia, was, I mean, the type of leukemia I got, there's chance of surviving is 0. I know how gone this country is. I'm so fucking out with the CIA shit. I mean, I had a bumper sticker on my car in Utah. Bush lied soldiers fucking died. My father was killed, remember. I grew up in this incredible fucking family. Omaha Beach D-Day uncle that raised me. POW and Nam fighter pilot fucking raised me. My fucking murdered Special Forces Marine father. You know, I knew way too much in this whole nuclear fight from the time I was a fucking baby. And then when it happened, then when I got a leukemia, my mind went so intense. When they tell you got 2 months to live, and even though the heavy chemo, you're scratching, going in and out of a coma, and you're fighting back, and you're fighting, and you know that this type of disease comes back fucking like 85–90% of the time, even if they beat it back. And I didn't have a bone marrow transplant. You know, I knew that the fucking odds were against me. I mean, so my mind went like this. I mean, I could write 1,000 books on this, but I knew that it was too acute to even write a fucking book. That's when I knew we were fucked. You know, I knew that day. You cannot make this shit up. They completely retooled it. All they did was hammer the cover up even harder. You can look at fucking Barack Obama from fucking the day 3/11/11 happened, and the way this, and you can look right in his face. He knows what I know. He knows. You know, the country hopeless looks that way now. I'll walk along the beach, says, oh, well, you know, it's, and look, this is about survival. Fukushima's not going to kill the world. And let's talk about the Pacific Genocide, as I named it. Did Hitler genocide the Jews? Yeah. Are there still Jews? Yeah. Did the American West in California genocide the Native American? Yeah. Are there still Native American? Genocide alters the fucking path for time and all eternity. It's not going to kill everyone. It's not going to end the earth, but it's sure to dramatically, it already has changed it dramatically. You know, the fucking sky in San Diego, all Sunday, they're all Sunday USS Reagan fucking trial. It's a big deal. Black cloud just hangs out of there. I've been there my whole life since I was a little boy. No marine layer. Not one fucking day of marine layer. Not one. Just black. I mean, we caught that fucking green flash on a video. I mean, talking to lifetime people, I know people live in Pacific Beach fucking for, you know, it's been, they've been forced out, but the very few that have still been there, the old timers, never seen nothing like it. You know, Futonium skies. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They lost fucking handle on Fukushima. They went in with fucking the science and technology team for fucking Berkeley's technology. They went all in. And it didn't fucking work. I knew that. I knew that that day at the Million Masked Man March. I remember my fucking stomach just sunk when I was out there in Baltimore. And I read those 2 reports, and I was like, oh no. Oh fucking no. He's over there. Nobody even knew he was over there. They called back to the White House. You know, I knew they had no fucking handle on it. What they were up to was not fucking working. They lost control. And they know they've lost control. They had a chance to entomb it in the early days. It would have been a major, major, major fucking problem. But the Navy could have done it. The Navy and Marines, so they human guinea pig their 800,000 own fucking personnel on the island of Japan. They fucking let fucking contamination just hammer us here in Utah. There's no doubt in my mind. These pockets hit us hard fucking right here. I was outside working on fucking some houses fucking at the time. You know, there's no doubt. You know, I had predisposition. It set off my leukemia. There's no fucking doubt. Our whole group out here, right here in this area. I'm sure this is where I hit. We couldn't afford it anymore. It's by cleaning. And a whole huge group of us got fucking hardcore cancer at the same time. Including 2 of my fucking lifelong best friends that I grew up with. One of them the same day. Of course, they both died, you know. And, you know, so they all died, our group. By the way, Marshall is the first patient. He and I is the only 2 left. We had to make the decision on the bone marrow transplant center. He's the first guy in Philadelphia. He's the first guy to have the HIV injected in him as the treatment. He's the first fucking dude. It's down to me and him. Me, he and I. That's it. There's another female that with Hodgkin's lymphoma. I'm talking to that group. The hospital is magnificent. They save a lot. Incredible. It's just us. This is an incredible story, and I've told it out on fucking YouTube because I knew it was too important to write, because I don't want to be in history. I don't want to be Chris Hedges. I don't want to be fucking Al McClain. I don't want to fucking talk about a CIA fucking document of fucking torture 10 years fucking later. When I was going crazy, people say, what are you going to do when they get a skin? I says, who's they? Nobody from Iraq ever hurt anybody. These were Saudis. You know, fucking Saudi Arabia and this. Like, oh, everybody's fucking worshiping the royals. Oh, King James fucking stands out of protocol. Really? America has a fucking protocol? I don't think so. Do you know fucking royals didn't dare set foot in this fucking continent for 200 fucking years? Because they would have been killed. You forget the Revolutionary War? We fought everything to fight back. And now people line up to fucking kiss some people, fucking some inbred bleeders, fucking ugly fucking babe child molesting fucking creeps to fucking stand by those creeps. Ugly inbred fucks. Fucking amazing. Oh, King James fucking spec out protocol? What the fuck? Monarchies. Huh. Wow. It's fucking a fascist place when the CIA comes out in the midst and fucking Cheney and fucking Rummy and these motherfuckers can all get all these fucking draft dodging rat pieces of fuck. That's what happens. That's what happens when there's no accountability. None. None. You can do whatever you want in this country. Copy fucking people's fucking still identity all over Google. Google don't give a fuck. You know, I mean, look at the vile comments they made in my fucking name, you know. It's impossible to fucking keep a fucking tab on it. Police say, by the way, Google Plus goes in, you block them on Google Plus, they still show up. You know. Why? Because the NSA, they sold us. Now I'm told us. Environmentalists like us and nuclear, they got a program. You know, and they're going to go at you. You know. Fuck it. I mean, you know, they gutted the construction industry, they gutted Wall Street, they've gutted all, and Wall Street, the fucking, you know, the dollar's going to crash. I think, fuck. There's 2 Americas. And the sad thing is, the people that think economically they're in the other America, there's one fucking Earth. And the whole Earth's being contaminated, and I don't give a fuck how much money you got compared to how poor you got. You have the same statistical probability of dying of fucking leukemia at fucking way too early. Because the very essence of life, the air and the fucking water. Wow. You know, discouraged? Oh, fuck on BALCO. Stay untuned. Fight on.